Hello everyone, what's going on? This is 15th of January 2025. This is Wednesday today and we have CPI data today. This is just a short video. This is not going to be a longer video and I'm going to discuss how gold has been traded so far and how we can trade gold in CPI. So this is what I'm going to discuss in today's video and that's it. Okay, so we will start with the daily time frame, and as you can see here, this was the Monday, which closed bearish. Okay, uh, one thing to note: how bearish candle closes. This is open, high, low, and close, and then we got this inside bar Tuesday because we didn't have much economic data, and that's the reason we had the smaller range and that shows that market lakes with the volume. And Tuesday, this is what happens: we had the short position which we covered really well before expansion move. So this is how a bullish candle look like. This will be having a open, low, high, and close. Okay, so the most important concept which I use, like this open, low, high, close, and open, high, low, close. If you understand this, then things will become really easier for you. Okay, you can search it on YouTube. You will get thousand of videos on that. I would recommend you to going through them and understand this. It will really help. Okay, so so this is our so you can see here, Monday we had this bully bearish candle, and Tuesday we got this inside bar. So Wednesday we have CPI day, which is very high volume and volatility, which gives very high volume and volatility in the market. Let me show you when it is CPI, which is 8:30 Eastern time. Okay, you can see here this core CPI month over month, CPI month over month, and CPI year on year. Okay, so these are going to be uh, a kicker in the market today, and we will see a lot of volume. So this Wednesday is definitely, we are going to say, sorry, we are going to see high and low of the day. Okay, so this is Monday and Tuesday. So Wednesday, like CPI, we might see either high or low. Okay, this can happen because, like, if we are getting a good numbers and the CPI is hotter than expected, then it will impact the Fed policies. Fed will likely to keep the rates higher, which will be good for dollar, and as a result to that, we will see a gold getting down because there is a correlation between gold and US dollar. If US dollar is getting stronger, gold will get down, and if US dollar is weaker, then gold will fly. Okay, so if Fed, it is very important, the CPI data, to shape the Fed policies. Okay, so if you are getting the hotter CPI, like CPI is hotter than expected, that means what? That means that inflation is there, and to control that, Fed needs to increase the rates. And if Fed increase the rates or maintain the rates, it will be good for dollar, which and it will inversely affect the gold, and gold will move to the downside. Okay, on the other hand, if you are getting a controlled inflation, like let's say inflation is not, CPI numbers are not good and lesser than expected, that means what? The Fed will be in position to cut the rates, or like the projection of cutting rates will be there. So this will hurt the US dollar, and gold will fly. Okay, so this is a normal thing which happens in CPI. So it moves a lot. Okay, it makes the market moves a lot. Okay, in my view, we are going to get hotter CPI numbers, which will result into stronger US dollar, but that is not certain that it will make the gold uh, dropping to the downside. It may happen that we can get CPI numbers, hotter CPI, and on the same side we can see gold flying. Okay, so this has happened so many times before. So it is very hard to say because every initial move in the big news is fake. Okay, let's say the example of NFP. Okay, so this was, let me show you where was the move. Mm, 15 minutes time frame. For example, this NFP move, even we had very good data in NFP, it should have make the US dollar stronger, and as a result to that, we should have seen this gold moving to the downside. But you can see here we saw a temporary retracement to the downside, and this initial move triggered from the news got faded out too quickly in minutes, and we saw another high. Okay, so every initial reaction to news is not always good, or it's 90% of time it's the fake move. Okay, so that's why it's not very certain. It's up to some technical fundamentals, technical factors as well. If you have liquidity, like in this case we had this liquidity from this lows, so to cover this liquidity, gold dropped for some time and then recovered in minutes. Okay, so this is what I see. Okay, let me switch it into the 15 minutes time frame where we actually do our analysis to get the entries. Okay, and what happened yesterday, this was the opening. We saw this kind of consolidation in Asian kill zone. Okay, this 10:30 opening time where I usually mark my day opening, and I prefer to sell above this opening time and buy below that. Okay, and you can see how very well it got respected. The first rejection itself came from here. This is the first, this is the second, this is the third, even the fourth. Okay, so just try using this, and you will get the good results. Okay, this is not the only concept. You need to align your other concepts as well in this to get the maximum results. Okay, so let me mark what is happening today, and we will start our day from 4:30, which is 6 p.m. as per the Eastern time, and this is where the day starts. Okay, I will just make it here. Okay, actually we had a sell position from here. We ran all the way up to here, and when this rejection comes from, I had a belief that this will recover up, and this is where exactly we closed our sell position. Okay, so far during this week we haven't made any loss. Okay, and now let's see what we have. Okay, so still 1 hour to go for Asian session to finish. Okay, 6:30 is here. Okay, 6:30 is here. So based on the previous day, we are not able to figure out what may happen, but this liquidities has been taken out by the market. And let me see if we have something in 1 hour. In 1 hour, we don't have something really good. If you mark this Fibonacci from here to here, so we are getting this good rejection from this zone 50%. So like it is likely to consolidate during the whole day, and the actual move will come during the NFP, oh sorry, CPI. Okay, so I would just wait for CPI to come, and then we will decide our trades. So far it looks bearish since we got this rejection here as well, and it's hard to say anything because it got stuck between the ranges. And if I will be having any kind of setup, I will just post it on my Telegram. So let's look at the DXY now. So DXY is also very interesting. The Monday candle printed bearish. Let me start with the monthly time frame, and in my last X post I have mentioned about this thing that we are going to see this high getting ready soon. It may take some weeks or months, but definitely the target is this high, and this time we are going to see a new high in US dollar. This is what I have mentioned. In weekly time frame it goes the same way because we have broken out from these highs. This was the liquidity which market has already taken, and now this September 2022 high will be taken out very soon. Okay, and next week we have Mr. Donald J. Trump taking the power. Okay, so the inauguration of Trump's regime. So it will likely boost the dollar because we will be having some optimism about its policy, and it will favor the US dollar, I guess. So this is sure that we are going to see this high being tested. Okay, and this, if you look at here, this is what I was mentioning, that we can get up to this level in few weeks or months. It should be there for sure. Okay, because I don't see any hurdle. This gaps has already got filled, so I don't see any trouble for US dollar to reach around this level. Okay, Let me look it into the daily time frame. And daily time frame, since this week has started, Monday printed a bearish candle. Tuesday was a classic bearish candle. And what can happen further, we got this dealing range from this swing low to this swing high. And I think this level will be tested very soon, okay, which is 108.71 to 10.91, which is a fair value gap in daily time frame. And also we have a zone in our trend line in 4 hour. Okay, so this is where a low may get formed, low of the week may get formed over here, sorry, like this, and then it will continue moving to the upside, and we will close with a bullish wick. So this is what my view is. This gap, sorry, this gap will get filled, and we will see it flying to the upside. So this is what I think. This is what can happen. And in January and February, I see strong dollar. Okay, in March we might see dollar losing its strength. And but in 2 months, for initial 2 months, I don't think dollar will fall. Okay, let me switch it into the 4 hourly time frame. It's very important to analyze DXY, because you will get better clarity about what is happening and what is going to happen in EURUSD and GBP USD. Okay, so this was the NFP high which got faded, and we swept that high, and now it's moving to the downside. And I believe these lows will also get taken out very soon. Okay, this line, if you can see here, these are the liquidities which will be taken out, and in this zone we will attempt for a long. Okay, when DXY will come here at around 108.9371, there we will look for a possibility in gold sell, euro USD sell, and JBP USD sell. Okay, if you can see here, we have seen quite nice move to the upside in euro USD in gold, euro USD and JBP USD. So this is what happening so far during this week. Okay, Monday had a buy day, Tuesday had a buy day, and like in the CPI, we can see it trading lower. This is the zone where we can see a reversal from. Okay, and I expect markets to remain very calm before CPI. I do not expect big moves before CPI. Okay, and this is how it can happen. So this is what I have covered with each and everything. Okay, and lastly, we will look at BTC USD as well. So BTC USD, if we erase everything and switch it into the daily time frame, you can see here this all liquidity has been taken out, and this reversal this time is looking very promising now. Okay, since it's a consolidation which started from let me give you the date, November 22 is still going on. So when this consolidation will break, be it on the upside or to the downside, it will make a really bigger moves. Okay, this is just a consolidation. We have a trend line over here like this. So if we are breaking above this trend line, then it will bring a massive breakout to the upside. Okay, and the level is 101k, 99.8k. Okay, I expect one reversal from here first, because this is going to be the third attempt to break the channel, which do not really bring still a lot of volume. Okay, so we can see it getting reversed, and might be the next time when it is breaking, then it will break for a big run to the upside. Okay, many trading gurus calling it the high, but I still think it's not the high, and we can see some more move to the upside in BTC USD. So that's what I think, and that's it about today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you want me to cover this assets on daily basis, and I will not only cover gold from now onwards, I will look some hot trending opportunities, and I will share it with you guys for free. So just make sure you're doing everything possible to support me, liking the channel, subscribing, sharing it with your friends and family. That will give me the confidence, and it will motivate me to keep this journey going. Okay, so that's it for the day. Have a nice day, and trade carefully during the CPI. Thank you.